Miracles, where we study the Course in Miracles every night together. And so happy that you want to study with us. I am Teri Angel. I'm here with my co host, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
And we have the beautiful Auntie Jean. You look
Hello,
like you're in a
everybody.
cave. Are you in a cave?
I know. Yes, I am.
Yeah, I think
At the
so.
ocean.
That's the ocean when you come out of that cave.
Yeah, the ocean. Yep.
And we have the beautiful Christine Elizabeth and Sunny. Hi, darling.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so we're going to go into our hearts. Karen, if you would open us up so that we can just feel into the energy of this lesson tonight.
Absolutely. So let's just slow down our breath. Just really let yourself take a few moments to just notice how peaceful and harmonious it feels when we just rest in our heart. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in our head, and this is a really wonderful moment to let all those thoughts, I want you to imagine I'm seeing a beautiful Ferris wheel, a Ferris wheel that floats in your heart. And I want you to just think about anything that's been upsetting or disappointing, and just feel yourself putting each thing, each thought, each feeling, each emotion right there onto the seat of the Ferris wheel, and then gently watching as the seat floats back up. And as it's floating up and away, let love just fill your heart. And let all the thoughts that have been upsetting you have a ride on the Ferris wheel. And let yourself just feel that joy as you're watching the thoughts and the feelings and the emotions just float away on Ferris wheels. And smiling at that energy of knowing that you're so strong and you're so powerful, and that you can choose to let those thoughts, feelings, emotions just float away on your little magical Ferris wheel. Because love wishes to be known completely, understood, and then shared. That's all love wants from us. Love does have a mission, and that mission is to be shared. It has no secrets, nothing that it would keep apart or try to hide from us. Love guides us. It walks in sunlight, open-eyed and calm. It smiles and welcomes us. No matter what, love always welcomes with wonder and awe and curiosity. Any of our little upsets, any of our little irritations, love welcomes them all and dissolves them into nothing, 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 floating away on that beautiful Ferris wheel. in sincerity so simple and so obvious, it cannot be misunderstood. Love is simple. And anything that is not love is just not so. Do the hokey pokey. Turn yourself around. Don't put your focus on anything but love. And if something's coming up and it feels like you don't know what to do with it, just imagine that there is that Ferris wheel. And one by one, just let go of all your worries, all your concerns. Just think of it as a magical Ferris wheel that's right inside your heart. Just rest here for a minute, watching everything that you've been willing to surrender and let go. Just float by on the Ferris wheel. See like bright lights shining on the Ferris wheel. See different colored carts that your worries and concerns are in, all the different colors of the Ferris wheel. Just let yourself enjoy feeling lighter as you let go and choose to be lighthearted, letting the light wash away all that darkness. See that glowing light in your heart and let go of all your concerns. And as you come back into this moment, coming back into this physical body, just feel so refreshed, so revitalized. Just feel so loved, so appreciated. You are that love. And that love never leaves you. It's always right in your heart. Perfect love casts out all fear. And perfect love is what you are. Perfect happiness is our birthright. It was given to us when we came into this time-space reality. That's why little babies are so joyful. For no reason. And we can be that too. It's all about choosing. So we come back and we get to talk all about this wonderful lesson.
Oh, that was so beautiful, Karen. Thank you.
It was funny. It was just kind of coming up and it was just kind of showing me. I think Christine, I think you must have given me the idea because it kind of came from your energy.
Yeah, probably.
Do you like Ferris wheels, honey?
No, kind of scare me a siren way a little bit.
Do you like to see you watch them go by?
Yeah.
But you don't really like to ride on them?
Nope. Thank you way for that message. wishes, and I will tell that to my dad too. We out to Erica and be really nice to her, and I will have a better relationship with her now, so not with him fully.
Okay,
I
sweetheart.
understand.
Okay, sweetheart.
You are so wonderful.
Yes, she is wonderful. Erica and my team want to come over to care about my Sonny and me. And he
It's
may
okay, Chris.
Okay, darling.
make it.
Just breathe in, honey. It's okay.
I know. Thank
Yeah.
you.
But I'm like Chris. I don't like being on the Ferris wheel.
I agree with you.
I get anxiety as well, Chris, because I have this thing with heights going on that
But you're not on the Ferris wheel. It's just your thoughts that are on the
just
Ferris.
the
Yeah,
thoughts. That's
baby.
it.
Yeah,
And
so
that's
so
the
you can just
beautiful
watch
point
them. You
here.
can just watch them go up and around. Some
Wow.
people, I kind of like just watching the Ferris wheel when I go to
Me
the
too.
carnival.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
with too.
me too. And I enjoy looking at things that are tall and high up in the sky, but I don't want to be up on top of that building.
No.
So, we choose, don't we? We choose how we're going to respond to these things in life. And thank you for that, knowing that we don't have to be on it to enjoy it. I love that.
Yeah, and the thing is that when we get, you know, when we start to get ourselves full of thoughts and we're overthinking, and you can
Mhm.
feel it, you can almost like you can just feel it like taking over, and you just start putting them on, the on the each of the little carts, and you just watching it float by. You realize, you know what, that really can't bother me. It doesn't really upset me all that much anymore. It doesn't have as much control, it doesn't have as much power when we let it go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there's just so many fun ways that we can do that through meditation. There's so many fun ways that we can
Yep.
realize the power of our mind.
Yes, you are right.
And that's what I mean when I think about God's will is perfect happiness, and I share God's will for perfect happiness. I think of, that's my birthright. That I came into this world knowing that I deserve to be happy. I did. I really feel like I
Mhm.
came into this world knowing that, as with a certainty. And I know a lot of people feel like they have to find happiness, or they have to, get happiness. But I've always really felt like it's our birthright, and everyone has it within them.
Mhm.
Any insights?
Oh, yes, the insights are amazing today. So we're on 116, which is God's will for me is perfect happiness, and I share God's will for happiness for me. The insights say there is an aspect in my mind that seems to be on constant alert, looking for ways to sabotage my happiness. I call it the judge. Here comes the judge. The judge has a template of rules that define how circumstances should be, how events should occur, what people should say and do, and what I should say and do. It measures everything against this template. If anything does not measure up to it, which is certain to happen, the gavel comes down and the verdict is guilty. Most of the time, guilt seems to be assigned to others. The judge says it is acting on my behalf for my best interest. It's just trying to keep things in control so I can be happy. What it doesn't say is that it has conflicting rules, and so it is never possible to achieve perfect happiness based on its rules. There will always be some violation, some cause for guilt. If ever I doubt its rules, it righteously points out that these rules are there for my protection. Without them, I am defenseless, according to the judge. I would become a pawn to all the other forces that are out there trying to control me. It's quick to judge and always ignores the real evidence. It seems to operate under the principle, don't confuse me with the facts. It believes it knows what's right and wrong, yet because its entire set of rules, its entire belief system, is based upon a false belief about what is real, it really knows absolutely nothing. Its judgments are based upon lies, and so it can never judge truly. It is time to fire the judge and turn to the other judge in my mind who has always been there, ready to remind me of what is true and real. This judge, the Holy Spirit, always judges truly, and its judgment is always simple. The judgment is, it's either real or unreal, love or a call for love. Only these two choices exist. So, which judge are you going to fire?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want the judge that is all about love and just knows and helps me to know and understand that only love is real. And all those other misconceptions and perceptions and all those rules that we're supposed to adhere to, all the shoulda, woulda, couldas, that's not real. And I love that. And I love this lesson because God's will for me is perfect happiness. And we can't have that if we're constantly looking around thinking we're being judged for what we're doing or not doing or saying or not saying. So, yeah, I love the insights today. And I love this lesson that we can understand more fully what love is all about. It's not conditional at all.
Kind of like the way Pam talks about the eeks. She says the eeks come along and you go, eek! You know, she says,
Yeah.
you got to stop and think, do I want to put the vibrations of eek out there in the universe, or do I want to relax into the beauty of what I've been given, the rest
Yeah.
and the peace? So I think, we all have eeks sometimes. And sometimes we don't understand why, but we know that we have complete happiness and peace from our Father. So we just have to let go of the eeks,
Mm-hmm.
not put them out there. Yeah.
And let go of judging.
And let go of judgment.
That's what causes the eek.
That's what causes the
You're
eeks.
right.
Yeah. That's what causes the eeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like Sharon reminds us, if we don't have judgment, there's no need for forgiveness.
That's
So
Yeah,
true.
you're
That's
right.
so true. Yeah.
So true.
Yep.
But it's like I said before at one other time that I don't think that people really.
Angie Taylor.
I beg your pardon?
I said Angie Taylor just came in here.
Oh,
Yeah. Jean, go ahead and finish your thought.
I'm
and
sorry. I was just
we'll read
excited
what
when I saw.
Angie had to
all
say.
right. I said that's the thing is that now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, that people say people are after money or people are after things or people are after power. Or it really what they want is happiness, and they just don't realize that they already have it as their birthright, and it's right there, and all they have to do is accept it. And hi, Angie Taylor, whoever you are.
I love my Angie
Oh, I
Taylor.
was so excited when I saw her name
We
come
have
up.
missed you
Miss you.
tremendously. And I love your words, Angie. She says she's so glad that she came across this today. And you know, Angie, you came across our meditation on Wednesday. I remember seeing your comment on there. Letting go of the Ferris wheel. Yeah, feeling worthy. You are worthy. We all are. We are all so worthy of love and happiness and joy. Thank you. Thank you for coming in today. I know none of us ever leave. We just kind of take a step back, don't we? When we're
Yeah,
not
we do.
visible. But we see you, and we're so glad that you're not in hiding anymore. Okay, so I think we can go on to the lesson we're going to focus on tomorrow. Karen?
Another awesome one. So this is lesson 117. In the morning and evening review. So remember, we're doing this for 15 minutes in the evening and then 15 minutes in the morning. And then we're trying to stay focused on doing one lesson at the top of the hour and the second lesson at the half hour. So the first one is God being love is also happiness. So I like to change the word a little bit. Presence, being love, is also happiness. So when we are fully present in that moment, that's where our happiness is. So think of that as God is presence. Let me remember, love is happiness, and nothing else brings joy. And so I choose to entertain no substitutes for love. And the next is I seek what belongs to me in truth. Love is my heritage, and with it, joy. These are the gifts that presence gave to me. I would accept all that is mine in truth. On the hour, God or presence, being love, is also happiness. On the half hour, I seek what belongs to me in truth.
Beautiful. And you're right, Angie. No one has the power to take my happiness. We sometimes give it away, don't we? We give that power away, but that's a choice we make.
Sometimes we hand it over on a silver platter.
Yeah, fun
But
one.
no one can take it unless we offer it.
Sometimes we realize after you look back a little bit, you go, oh, I was handing that over on a silver platter. But
Yeah, that was funny, Ashley.
but
Making
when
me
when
happy.
the great thing about it is the moment that you remember that you're the one who's given it away, you can get it back. You take it back. You take your power back.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you take your power back is by not letting external affect you. Don't let external things affect you.
There is no external.
There is no external.
No,
Everything is in here. Just always remember that.
But when it looks like it's an external circumstance,
Mm-hmm.
the most important thing, though, is to remember I made this experience.
Yeah, and I made this choice.
And I can choose again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you can be so gentle with yourself, too. Just saying to yourself, I made that choice when I was unaware. I made that choice. I didn't realize that I was making that choice. And then, just right there and then, spirit, take over, please. Right back to the stop, drop, and bless. Stop, drop into your heart, and bless yourself. I didn't know. I didn't realize that was what I thought was going to make me happy was not what was in my best interest. And I didn't know that at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, just be really gentle with yourself about that. And remember that you're always doing the best that you know how with the awareness that you have. And so is
Mhm.
everybody else. Everybody else is doing the best that they know how with the awareness that they have.
Absolutely. And we're all walking each other home, as Ram Dass says.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. All right. Well, we're going to switch hats, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to start our chanting that we do every night, chanting for change. And
Mm-hmm.
Angie, I'm so glad you were with us tonight. You're more than welcome to hang out with us while we chant and chant along with us because these chants are very powerful. We've been doing them for a long time now. And the first one is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And Karen, would you, let's see what Angie had to say. Yes, hold strong and know that you've got this. You've got this. All is well. Everything is working perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we say here at the Peace for
I
Peace.
love
Mm-hmm.
that. Everything is
Mm-hmm.
working perfectly. So, what we're doing now is we're going into our next chant. We're going to chant this 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. And then, beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom. And then we'll go into our second chant. So, we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all illusions and illness be removed. Om
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's take a breath into our heart center. Let's focus that energy right into the heart, setting the intention to see clearly. Because when we lose all expectations that there is something there, some barrier, some obstacle, we open up to possibility. And that's what we're doing. We're just finding the truth inside of us. We're connecting into that holy place, that sacred space that lets us know that we are love and that only love is real. So with this freedom that we have gotten from clearing out everything that's unlike love, anything that's an illusion, we've gone higher in our vibration, and we're going now into that space where we meet up with our miracles. And we met up with our miracle, Joanne Castrillo, who came in to chant with us tonight.
Hello.
Thank you for being here, Joanne. And this next chant, our second chant that we do, is known as the Miracle Chant. So Karen, I'll put it up there for everyone. If you'll talk about this chant, please.
Okay, so this is where we chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. And beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us lead us into the next part of our meditation and the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
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 Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's go back into our hearts now. Breathe in deeply, filling your lungs all the way, and then breathe out slowly. And as you breathe in that breath, just see a white light traveling from the top of your head at your crown chakra, coming all the way down through your third eye, your throat, and into your heart. Let that light illuminate the love that's in there, the love in your heart for the Creator. Every night we chant Om 3 times. Om is the cosmic sound of God, however you envision that highest being to be that exists. And then we stay in our hearts and see that light just keep on coming in, traveling in through the top of your head and bringing in more and more light as it expands out. And we're going to connect that light by connecting the heart and the brain together. And then we'll give that light out into the world by sending our love out on assignment to reach all hearts that are ready to receive it. So let's take a deep breath in together, focusing on that white light, that white, beautiful energy of love. And let's chant Om 3 times. Om. Now sit with that energy in your heart. And let's just receive the love from our Creator, traveling from our heart to our brain. And now let's let that love expand out beyond ourselves. Just set your intention that the breath you're taking in, which is love coming from the divine, set the intention that when you breathe it out into the world, it's going out on assignment to find a heart to touch. It may be in nature, it may be a person, an animal, whatever is there. Just let this love go out where it needs to flow to. So breathe in the love and breathe it out to the world. Om Shanti Shanti. Om Peace. Oh, not much. Peace. Peace. Doesn't that feel good?
Yes.
Just to give love out into the world.
Yeah.
So beautiful. So every night we make a declaration, and that declaration we send out from our hearts, and we know this to be true. So I'm going to see if Chris would like to read our declaration for us tonight. Can you do that for us, honey?
Yes, I am by honor. We declare that the peace on earth and be kind to everyone else. We meet it. We love our pets and our family and our friends and our future ones. 1, 2, 3.
We declare
Ah,
that there
That
is
there
peace
is
on earth,
peace on earth,
and we
And
and we
declare
declare
that peace
that
begins inside of us.
inside of us
so it is.
always.
ever and ever.
Whenever. Amen.
Amen.
And be kind.
Be kind.
And we've been saying this for over 1,000 days. I don't know exactly how many, but because we are a group known as
The
Peace for
peace.
and I'm a P, and Karen's a P, and Chris is a P,
Yeah.
and Terry's a P, and so is Joanne and Angie. Anybody else that I met?
Marlene came
Marlene's
in.
here.
What a
Yeah.
miracle.
Miracle Marlene is here, and we're all P's, and there's many P's all over the world. So the question is, wouldn't you like to be a
Yeah,
P
peace
too?
too.
And then we'll have P's all over the world. Peace.
Peace.
Love you all and be kind.
We'll have world
We'll have
peace.
world peace.
Thank you, Jean. And thank you, Chris, for leading us in that declaration. And thank you, Karen, for being here. We love you so much. So I saw that Joanne got a miracle. Oh, more celebration. The more
Yay.
miracles we get, the more we celebrate. So
Yes.
thank you for coming in and raising our vibration.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. So come back tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. And if our Gracie happens to be out there somewhere listening, we love you so much. And we're all going to just say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Until we see you soon.
We love you. And
We
the
love
hills
you
are
so
alive with the sound of chanting.
Yeah. And good night, Joanne. Good night, Marlene. Good night, Angie. If you're still hanging with us, we love you all. Thank you for being here. We leave you with
Namaste, y'all.
Bye, everyone.